Well, hello everyone and welcome to my monthly real estate market update here in Chicagoland area. So we're in the middle of the summer. However, in the real estate world, especially on the buyer side, it's almost still like we're in the middle of the spring. Because of the low inventory and even lower inventory coming last month into the market, it seems like that situation on the buyer side is not getting any better. So today, what I want to focus on in the end of this video, I will talk about some of the strategies that make those buyers successfully winning that bidding war, winning this multiple offer situation. So let's go see the numbers, and in the end, we're going to talk about those strategies. Let's go. Median sale price went up 5.8% in the last month, and it's 7.5% higher compared to the last year. Number of new listings is down 8% and it's 4.8% compared to the last year. Inventory is up 2% and at the same time 5.7% less than the last year. Number under contract, it's lower this month than the last month. It's about 7.2% less transaction under contract, and at the same time 5.5% less transaction under contract this year compared to the last year. And original asking price, which is representing the confidence of the sellers, went down 6.4% compared to the last month, and at the same time it's 5.4% higher than the last year. So even though we have less transaction under contract, as you have seen, this is not because we don't have enough buyers. It's just because we have low inventory. And today I want to talk about, some of those strategies that we have seen that are successful for the buyers. So I'm gonna go over a common one and some other ones that are less common, but all of them or combined together make give the buyer better chance to win this multiple offer situation. So of course, price is very important. Using the escalation clause, sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes sellers don't like the strategy. So be careful with that. Ask the seller agent if the seller will accept your offer with the escalation clause. The other thing is buying as is condition. Of course, this is almost automatic these days, right? And stuff like offering for the seller the closing date that it's suitable for the sellers. So these are the common ones. The other ones are less common, like for example, waiving the inspection. This is, guys, huge. When you can offer to the seller that you will waive the inspection, this pretty much means for the seller that, Mr. Seller, whatever you're getting on my offer right now, you're going to net at the closing. This is very comforting for the sellers. They like it because what they are afraid of, even though they will accept your offer right now, but when you're gonna go do the inspection, you might say, oh, well, I didn't know about this, I didn't know about that, now give me another $10,000. Nobody likes that, right? The other uncommon practice is offering to the seller to pay for the tax exploration. Here in Illinois, we pay for the taxes in arrears. So sometimes the seller at the closing need to pay almost for the 1 full year of the property taxes. Sometimes the buyer I have seen offering to pay for that, either full amount, sometimes 50%, depends. And the other one, which could be very helpful, is to offering to the seller post-closing possession, especially when the seller is in the situation that he is buying his new property. Because if you can offer for the seller to stay and your new home for the time being while he is purchasing his new property, this is very good and beneficiary to the seller. So think about all those when you're making your offers. And again, make sure you hire a professional. This is very tricky in a market, and having someone who you can trust on your side is very, very helpful. Thank you very much, and talk soon next month. Thanks, bye.